designed to support your body's fight against aches and pains.
Not only do I move better without pain, I just feel better.
Created by doctors, Relief Factor uses a unique formula of natural ingredients that target 4 metabolic pathways to address pain. Relief Factor doesn't just mask aches and pains, it helps reduce or even eliminate them.
Today, I do the things I love, and it doesn't occur to me to think about pain.
You can feel the difference all day, every day.
Join the over 1 million people who have tried Relief Factor's 3-week quick start kit. It's only $19.95. Visit relieffactor.com or call 1-800-4-RELIEF. That's 1-800-4-RELIEF. And feel the difference of Relief Factor.
Do you have more than $50,000 saved for retirement that you can't afford to lose? You've sent millions to Ukraine, burying us in national debt, while doing very little to stop inflation and help our own country. Can your retirement survive crippling inflation and growing debt at the same time? If you have $50,000 or more saved for retirement, heed the warnings. Do something to protect yourself now. That's why right now, thousands of Americans are using an IRS loophole to protect their retirement savings. So call GoldGo at 855-936-GOLD to get your free IRS loophole kit. iHeart listeners could get up to $10,000 in free silver with a qualified account. We could be looking at a future worse than 2008. So don't wait. Call GoldGo today. Call 855-936-GOLD. That's 855-936-GOLD.
Some days I cover up because of my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis. Now I'm hitting the road with clearer skin thanks to Sky Rizzy. Risankizumab Rizza, a prescription-only 150 milligram injection for adults who are candidates for systemic or phototherapy. Sky Rizzy, 3 out of 4 people achieved 90% clearer skin at 4 months. And Sky Rizzy is just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Don't use if allergic to Sky Rizzy. Serious allergic reactions and an increased risk of infections or a lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check for infection and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms such as fever, sweats, chills, muscle aches, or cough, or if you plan to or recently received a vaccine.
Thanks to Sky Rizzy, there's nothing on my skin, and that means everything. Ask your doctor today about Sky Rizzy, the #1 dermatologist prescribed biologic in psoriasis, and visit skyrizzy.com or call 1-866-SKY-RIZZY to learn more.
Ew, gotta get rid of this old Backstreet Boys t-shirt.
Tell me why.
Because it stinks, boys.
Tell me why.
I've washed it so many times, but the odor won't come out.
Tell me why.
No, you tell me why I can't get rid of this odor.
Have you tried Downy Rinse and Refresh? It doesn't just cover up odors, it helps remove them.
Wow, it worked, guys.
Yeah.
Downy Rinse and Refresh removes more odor in 1 wash than the leading value detergent in 3 washes. Find it wherever you buy laundry products.
And now, Lexus presents A Short Holiday Tale. Little Jack stood on his doorstep staring in disbelief. The toy car he planted in the snow the night before had somehow turned into a full-size Lexus RX, topped with a giant red bow. As he approached the vehicle, Jack wondered, was this the work of a crafty adult or someone else? Enjoy the magic of the season at the Lexus December to Remember sales event, now through January 2nd. Click the banner to discover more. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
Oh, this cold.
Honey?
Honey?
Honey, you need DayQuil Severe Honey.
DayQuil Severe Honey gives you powerful cold and flu symptom relief with a honeylicious taste, because life doesn't stop for a cold.
Okay, I'm ready to go.
No, I'm getting a cold.
Honey.
Try DayQuil Severe Honey for powerful cold and flu relief. DayQuil Severe with honey flavor. The daytime coughing, aching, stuffy head, fever, honeylicious, power through your day medicine. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
He's always looking for ways to solve everyday problems, and you know what it's like. For example, if you go into a store, you need a new set of towels, right? They feel soft, you think they're absorbent, you bring them home, maybe they are for the first time or two you use them, they're not so soft, not so absorbent. That's why Mike Lindell was inspired to create an entire 2 brand new lines of My Towels for you to try. Now, what makes these towels different and great is they're made with 100% what's called long staple, shorter cotton, comb, ring spun cotton. That's what makes these towels absorbent, softer than ever. And they also have right now 50% off their introductory offer when you go to MyPillow.com, the Sean Hannity Square. If you want their designer premium line, also 50% off. You can get that, it's only $20 more. They have other deep discounts on other great MyPillow products. It's simple. Get this great deal right now, MyPillow.com, Sean Hannity Square, or just call 800-919-6090. And those towels change your life. Anyway, it's a good time for Christmas to buy gifts. MyPillow.com, Sean Hannity Square. All right, when we come back, your call straight ahead.
What's that sound? That's the sound of Downy Unstoppable scent beads going into your washing machine and giving your clothes freshness that lasts all day long. There it is again. It's like music to your ears, or more like music to your nose. That freshness is irresistible. Let's get a Downy Unstoppable bottle shake. And now a sniff solo. Nice. Get 6 times longer lasting freshness plus odor protection with Downy Unstoppable wash scent beads.
What can you do with a college education? At Chico State, you can do a lot. Go from top-rated academics to a 100% job placement for many majors. And from smaller classes to the great outdoors of Northern California. Connect with your community and help others break through. Because here, the horizons are limitless. And hands-on learning becomes real-world doing. Come do today so you can dare tomorrow. At Chico State. Learn more at csuchico.edu/do-and-dare.
It's the Marketers Report. Today, Ken Cronin, Chief Brand Officer of Moderna, tells us about the advantages of the speed of audio production before their growing tech company.
At Moderna, we have a mindset saying that we pivot fearlessly. And I think with audio, you can pivot fearlessly. You can go where the news is and bring in content that perhaps you didn't have a few weeks earlier. It's less 6 months in advance or 3 months in advance when you do a TV feed. You're able to create really nimble content, which I think in this day and age, and particularly at Moderna, where we have new information coming out on a regular basis, being able to feed that information to the audio format makes being nimble and pivoting easy.
As the #1 audio company, iHeartMedia gives marketers access to all, from national to local. Every audience, live conversations, trusted influencers, and the insights and data you need to grow. Not just a media company, iHeartMedia is your access company. If you're a marketer, go to iHeartResults.com.
The free iHeartRadio app is #1 for music, radio, and podcasts, all in one. Discover a new podcast from our library of over 350,000 titles. Here's an iHeartRadio podcast preview.
Biscuits. Cheddar Bay biscuits. A convenient and delicious luxury for many. But for Latoya, it might have been the bite between life and death. The last place she'd been seen was at a Red Lobster in Inglewood, California. She was officially announced as missing and had been since July 23rd.
the hour, toll-free number. We'll get to your calls, 800-941-SEAN, if you want to be a part of the program. Hannity, live audience show tonight and tomorrow. Tickets are free on Hannity.com. We got new tape of the Attorney General of the state of New York, Leticia James, who's bringing the civil case against the Trumps with a judge that values Mar-a-Lago. By the way, Linda, did you notice last night I offered Donald Trump $18 million for Mar-a-Lago? I'm sure I'm not the only person. No, I don't have $18 million laying around. And that would be the deal of the century. And but I said, I'll even give you 19, because I can get investors in 2 seconds, because it is probably worth much closer to $1 billion. The very thing they're accusing him of, they're guilty of. The judge in this case. Anyway,
why don't we talk more about that judge?
The judge is, because it's all baked in. I mean,
he seems to have a real knack for a creative habit of photography, right? Really? Have you guys seen the photos?
Haven't seen
I invite everyone to.
He seems to, you mean the pictures of him in the gym, thinking he's all jacked?
I don't know that he thinks he's jacked. I don't know that that's the word I mean.
Well, if you didn't think you were jacked, why would you have put that photo up? Which, by the way,
there are other reasons for sure.
Okay, I think we need to stop this discussion.
He may have dementia like our president. It's possible.
Anything's possible.
Well,
he smiles for the cameras on cue.
He
I noticed
loves
that.
to smile. Did you? Okay, so the girl that's next to him in that initial photo, never noticed this until last night. I was watching that shot of her. She literally rolls her eyes when he does it. It's everything in her. Like, you can tell that this guy is a ham. Like, he's just like the rest of these idiots that will do anything the left wants to hurt Trump. Pretty funny, actually.
By the way, reminder, this holiday season, our friends at the Tunnel to Towers Foundation, they are delivering on their commitment to do good and never forget the sacrifices of America's greatest heroes during their annual season of hope. And that means between now and Christmas, the foundation, they're delivering mortgage-free homes to dozens of America's catastrophically injured vets, first responders, and Gold Star and fallen first responder families. One hero that received a home during the foundation season of hope is Captain James Howard. Now, Captain Howard served for years, mostly in the 82nd Airborne Division, and trained for Special Forces, but he did sustain many serious injuries, and today he is a C5 quadriplegic who lost his hand and leg functions and is paralyzed from the chest down. Anyway, Tunnel to Towers, they gave Captain James Howard and his family a fully adapted, mortgage-free smart home to ease their financial burden and make day-to-day living a lot easier. That's the mission of the Tunnel to Towers Foundation. We hope you'll join all of us here at Team Hannity and commit to $11 a month so this great work can continue. Go to their website. It's the letter T, the number 2, the letter T.org. The letter T, the number 2, the letter T.org for the Tunnel to Towers Foundation. All right, now, before we get to your calls, there's new Leticia James tape. She is the Attorney General in New York who's brought the civil case against Donald Trump. We have new attacks of Leticia James. She says, I've never attacked the Trump family, et cetera, et cetera. Not so. Let me play the new ones.
He's called me venomous. We will fight back to your attempt to bring Trumpism to New York City. Called me radical. Listen, we know he's crazy. We know he doesn't have a sound mind. We know he's out of control. We know he's losing it. We know his days are numbered and we will come together. He's called me a racist. We've got to stand up to an administration which is too male, too pale, and too stale.
Anyway, 800-941-SEAN, our number. Paul is in California. Paul, how are you? Why are so many people leaving your state?
Well, number one, Newsom. He's destroying us here. And it pretty much showed as his answers were on his debate with DeSantis the other night. The guy just doesn't have anything to say. And that debate was a great model, Sean, of what debate should be like. I think the audiences are distracting, and they feed off of that. I think that the way you pulled that off was excellent.
Well, I appreciate your kind words. Honestly, it was a pretty heavy lift behind the scenes. I'm keeping my word. I promise not to divulge the nature of what went on behind the scenes, but let me tell you something. It was a heavy lift. That's all I'm going to say. But, you know, I think it was enlightening. I mean, I think the disparity speaks for itself. Look, there are people that want more government. They want government in every aspect of their lives. They think government is helping them. I only, you know, point them in the direction. How's your Obamacare working out? Those promises. How's Medicare and Social Security doing? Because they're both headed towards insolvency. How's your local school district doing? Again, government-run schools. How's law and order where you live? I don't see where government steps in that things are usually successful. I think they make things worse. But that's up for people to decide. Up to people to decide that.
Well, I'm glad you were letting the counters go on back and forth with that, as opposed to the first time you had Newsom on there that he kind of ran you over and he's a big talker.
Well, he didn't run me over. To get that interview, I made a promise to him that I would ask a question and I would sit back and give him time uninterrupted to answer. And sometimes, and by the way, I think that's better for the audience. And what I did in that interview was I said, okay, here are the numbers of people leaving your state. Why? And I let him answer. You know, here are your tax rates compared to other states. Why are you so high? Here are crime statistics. Here are homelessness statistics. And give him a chance to answer. It sounds to me like you wanted me to debate him, but I said to him I would give him uninterrupted time, and I kept my word.
Yeah, I agree with that, but he just seems like he would go off onto other states and make a comparison or just a statement about the other states and not really address what.
Well, let me tell you one thing that's impossible, and this came out during what I think the town hall that CNN had with Donald Trump is, you know, the moderator decided it was their role to take on the issue of fact-checking in real time while you're supposed to be interviewing somebody else. For example, when I had a town hall with Robert F. Kennedy Jr., who I do happen to like, but he's not really as conservative as people seem to believe, and I'm kind of a little shocked that people don't know his record a little better. But what I did in that debate, and I said it up front, because he has such controversial positions on many